Hello everybody, Papa Blue Shirt. We're gonna go out and see what we see today and have a nice ride, so let's get going. Well, there's where we're starting. Well, it rained all day yesterday, so I don't know how bad my driveway is gonna be. Looks like it's drying up here in the sun here pretty good. Yep, I'm supposed to get my tree lopper today by UPS, so that'll be nice. Not that I want to do all that work, but I kind of getting excited to see how it works. And I barely started my ride and my pant leg has already come out of my shoe. Doesn't that get frustrating? Well, the sun looks nice out here today, but it sure is cool. I can't wait till spring. Cannot wait till spring. It's going to be nice. Really windy out here today too. Well, I thought it was going to be a warmer day than this because of the sun shining, but man, it is cold. Don't let that sun fool you. It is really cool out here. Well, the frogs are singing today. Boy, it's loud. You can see some tornado debris up there from our tornado. I had debris all over my yard too. We just missed it. Thank the Lord for that. Feel bad for the people who didn't get missed though, but yeah, what if that dog gonna come down here? Nope. Not gonna come down here, don't look like. He's gonna leave me alone. Man, that wind is strong. I've been real happy with this DJI mic cutting out the wind noise. It seems to work very good at cutting the wind noise out, so this with my phone would be unusable because of the wind. Yeah, this is one of my most favorite areas here. Really like this. They worked on this field here the other day. Pushed all the brush to the edges. All the trees that were growing. Must be gonna plant it this year. Well, at least going back, the wind will be at our back. Because it was right in my face coming out here. My sister's coming to visit me today, and have to hide my YouTube channel. I haven't told no family members like that yet. Only one who knows is my son and my daughter. And my son, he come and stayed with us for several months, visiting us from Alaska, so it was pretty hard to hide during that time. And so I got some video of me and him riding e-bikes together and doing stuff like that. So maybe when I'm long gone, he'll look back and he'll look at it and bring back some fond memories. But Haven't told any other family members. You know, I used to think 78 was old, but I don't think that anymore. I've seen people in their 30s and 40s who weren't as in good a shape as people that were in their 80s and 90s, so it all depends on what you do and the health problems that you have, but that kind of goes according to what you do too. The diet you eat and the exercise you do, that all plays a big part in how long you live. Well, we came 9.1 miles so far on this cold and blistery day. Probably not as cold as it feels. The wind just makes it really, really cold. Like I said, we got a lot of rain last night. Yesterday, I mean, stopped about 6 p.m. so a lot of rain. So hopefully now things can dry up for a while. I'm down here what I call the loop, and it's just roads like this that goes around the block. A couple miles, probably 4 miles, I think. Yeah, this is the time of year that the gum tree, I think it's called a gum tree or something like that, lets off those little round pine cone things. Little round pine cone things, and if you don't hit them square, you know, they can make your tire wobble and can throw you off balance. So be on the lookout for them all the time. It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, so that'll be nice. Yeah, there's a few horses out there in the field. Some horses been through here too. Well, we come 15 miles. Where's the goats? I don't see the goats. Oh, let's see if the doggies are up here. See if the doggies are up here. There's the doggies. There's the puppies. There's the puppies. There's the doggies. They don't even wake up for me no more. Ah, you've been through here a million times. I'm not even sure I got it because the camera switched around the other way. When you want it to, it doesn't. And when you don't want it to, it does. Well, I wonder how the house is doing up here. Building a house up here, and looks like they picked up all the garbage that was out here. So that's nice. Wanted to see it every time I go by. There's the house over there. I think they only work on it on weekends or something because I don't see very much activity over there usually. Once in a while. Yeah, I kept my camera rolling, but I think I pointed it too much at the ground. Wanted to get those guys in the UTV coming up. That's why I like a camera that is mounted. You know, it's not so obvious that you're recording. You know, when I go by the Amish and stuff, if I'm recording with my phone, I always put it away because I don't want them to get upset. But if I had a camera mounted, like my 360 is a lot of times, then I just record, and you know, what happens happens. And but I was working on the footage today, and it took me longer than I wanted to, and so I'm a little behind. So I thought this would be the easiest way to get out here and get my ride in. But stay tuned. I'm gonna get some more equipment and make it a little nicer for us. Ah, 24.6 miles. Oh, it's nice to be out here, even though it's cold and windy. Going right directly into the wind now. So I got my cruise on so I can keep up my speed. Otherwise it feels like I'm not hardly getting anywhere. I'm talking right now through my hoodie, so I wonder how that's being picked up. Probably sounds kind of muffled, but man, that wind is cold. My mind's on staying warm. There's the doggy. He's gonna beat me today. There you go, buddy. He usually doesn't come all the way out like that. He usually doesn't see me in time. But he probably heard me because I was talking. And so he heard me and he said, "Oh, what's that? Better go check it out." another abandoned house. A lot of abandoned houses around here. Each one has their own story, I'm sure. The old man died and Grandma lived there for 35 years later. And then she went in a nursing home and got tied up in legal things or something. I'm sure there's all kinds of stories like that. It's hard though when you're old, you know, you want to keep control of your property. You want to keep control of your property, but another one. But you want to preserve the value up for your children. You know, maybe a lot of these houses, maybe these people didn't have no children. And so the state took it over, and you know how slow the state is. Or the federal government, so could be either one. Or none of the above, who knows? Well, getting close to my end of my ride here. 33 miles. On these colder days, you know, these e-bike batteries, they don't last anywhere near as long, and I get kind of start having some range anxiety. They don't handle as well when they don't go as far. I mean, it's not just a little either. I rode on 2 batteries, 92 miles, and still had over half left over. Of course, I did ride in 4. No, I rode in 3 out there, I think it was, and 4 on the way back. So you can get a lot more miles that way, but they don't last as long in the wintertime, that's for sure. Well, there's what we got, 35.1. That's where we ended. Took me an hour and 20 minutes. 13,396. If I'd have known I was that close, I would have kept going. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh well. So tomorrow we'll go over 13,400. So if you want to see that video, please stay tuned. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I want to see if that little thing highlights when I say that. They say if you say the word subscribe, it'll highlight. And they said if you say the word like and subscribe, then it would highlight. I don't know. But then there's other YouTubers that say you shouldn't ask. So if you want to make an old man happy, just please hit that subscribe button and the like down there. You don't know how it makes me feel in my heart. Alrighty, this is Papa Blue Shirt. Thanks for coming along with me today. Goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.
May the good Lord take a liking to you. Hallelujah. May He spread His blessings on your trail. Hallelujah. May He be your guide anywhere you ride, and be always your host when you're needing Him most. May the good Lord take a liking.